welcome to Mama Ruth's house. So glad you stopped in. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's almost St. Patrick's Day, and we are going to be making a corned beef and cabbage soup. I had a large 4-pound corned beef, and so I cut it in half and I used it for the corned beef and cabbage and now for the soup. So let's get cooking. Okay, first up, we're going to be heating 2 teaspoons of olive oil in our pan over here. Getting that hot. All right, then I've already chopped up 2 of the leeks, but I was going to show you. So these are like large green onions. You just chop off the end, wash them. I peeled off one of the layers that was the outside layer so that it is nice and clean and looks nice. And then I'm just going to chop it in rings. And we're only going to use the white part and some of the light green part today. And just chop that up. All right. So this is where I got the rest. We did 3. I'm going to put that in our oil. And while that's cooking, takes about 4 or 5 minutes to cook. We're going to be chopping up our garlic. I did some, but I also wanted to see if you guys didn't see this in the last segment, this is a wonderful garlic peeler. You just go like this and your garlic is peeled. It's wonderful. I like garlic, so we're going to put a little bit extra in there. That one didn't get out. You got to kind of press on it a little bit. So even if you squish the garlic, it's all right. You're going to be cutting it up anyway. All right. So we're going to chop these up real quick. Plenty of garlic. So this recipe makes 8 servings, and they are 5 points if you're following the Weight Watcher point system. So we have plenty of time. So while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and put our yellow bell pepper in. It's a nice, colorful, flavorful soup. So you just take and cut around that. I've already washed these. Just pulling out the middle. I'm going to check our leeks. Once the leeks are soft, we'll put in our garlic and let that cook for a couple minutes. And then we're just going to turn this around and chop this up. We're not going to make it really small because it's going to cook a while. We don't want it to disappear. I've already cut up some carrots, so we have carrots, a couple of cups of carrots that's going to go in there. Doesn't take any time to chop up the vegetables, just real quick. So I did 2 yellow bell peppers, and then we have our carrots in the bottom. Then we're going to have 3 bay leaves, some chopped up parsley, fresh parsley, and some peppercorns, and then salt and pepper to taste. Because corned beef is a saltier cut of meat, I'm going to add some reduced sodium chicken broth. It'll make it taste really good, but we won't add any salt. We'll have to taste it first to make sure if we even need it in this recipe. All right, so we're going to continue cooking the leeks until they're softened. They look like this. Can you see that? They're smelling really good. That is, we're going to cut all that off. Well, as much as we can off. How's that? Oh, that looks pretty good. Our shallots are coming together. I'm going to put, all right. Our leeks are getting softer. You can see how they're looking. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. Oh, it is smelling really good. I wish you guys could smell it. This will cook. We'll just cook this for a couple of minutes, and then we'll add our carrots and yellow peppers. And after we add the carrots and yellow peppers, we'll cook it just a little bit longer. And then we'll put in our corned beef, our parsley, our peppercorns, and our bay leaves. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. We're going to add our yellow bell pepper and our carrots. Give those a stir around and let those get in there and cooking. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful, this soup. Look at how it looks so far with the colors. It's going to be gorgeous. It'll be a beautiful soup to serve. I'm going to put 6 cups of chicken stock. And again, this one I'm using is the 33% less sodium. You could put half this and half water if you're kind of cut back on your sodium. I'm choosing this one. That's the Swanson chicken broth. That's 33% less sodium. Again, I told you before in one of my episodes, if you haven't seen it, this is my absolute favorite utensil in the kitchen. What smells so good already. So this is 2 cups of broth. I'm going to add that. So after we put this broth in, I'm going to see if we need more water or not to cover. That's 4 cups. I'm going to put 6 cups of broth and 2 cups of water. I think that'll be good. You can look and see how it's doing. I'm going to put in the peppercorns, add the bay leaves, the parsley, and I think last but not least, we're going to add the corned beef. Looks lovely. You can see how it looks right there. And we're going to just cover that and simmer it. I'm going to turn it down to probably a low medium. And we'll be cooking that for about 3 hours, and we'll be back. Hi everyone, welcome back. We just got our corned beef out of our soup pot. It's been in there for 3 hours. We're going to add our potatoes and our cabbage. All right. So we're going to just shred the corned beef. It's very tender. Shred that up, get that all ready to put back in the pot. I think I'm going to give it a little rub. Let's get you so you could see the pot. Full house. All right. So we got that in there. Going to add the potatoes and the cabbage, and that should only take just a little bit to get that done. Cabbage. Just going to cut it in half. And I've already washed it, and I'm going to core it. See that core that's in the middle? We're going to just go down either side of it and get that out. And then we're just going to chop it up, put it in our and it cooks very quickly. I'm just going to put this bowl right here so we can put it in there and then transfer it to our soup. So we'll probably cook that about another 40 minutes, and then we'll come back and taste it. Show you the cabbage will release some water as well. So we'll get some more liquid out of that. So before I go adding any more liquid, I think I'm just going to give it a little chance to cook a little bit. And hi, welcome back. Our corned beef and cabbage soup is ready. We'll plate it and see how it looks and smells and tastes. And here we go. It's going to be super hot. So this makes a serving for 8. It looks very good. This is how it looks, if you can see. Oh, it smells delicious. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of parsley. And then we'll try it. See if I can get some of everything in this bite. Very hot. Mm. I don't believe it needs salt at all. I think it turned out perfect. This is how it turned out. 5-point soup. I want to thank you for watching. And until next time, have a fantastic day.